we don't call ki ganis sitone kin ki tabendan ka kinagach ki tabendan semie shwen mishnon en abigus migwach. And all I said is also to always please keep us humble and make us remember to it's you, the Creator, that owns everything.
And let me make it clear to all those who tell us we need to go through official channels, we here today, we all who are part of the flotilla movement, we are the official channels. And it's up to every single one of us to make sure that we claim that space.
They are accepting that the State of Israel can do whatever it wants. It can occupy the lands of others. It can impose illegal, immoral, and inhumane blockades. It can uproot trees. It can destroy hospitals. It can bombard cities. It can hijack ships in the high seas. It can break international law. And it can do more. And do it with impunity. That's the bad news. Greece has become unoccupied territory.
And so I'm here today not to make huge political pronouncements, but just as a reminder that we are all responsible to and for each other because we sit on this medicine wheel. The medicine wheel isn't hocus pocus. It's just a way of living and a way of looking at the world. It insists that we live here in harmony with all other creatures. And these creatures are ourselves. We are equal to all the other creatures, neither superior nor better.
I met groups like Rabbis for Human Rights with Eric Asherman, Committee Against the House Demolitions by Jeff Halper. There's a whole flock of Israelis who are on our side on this. It is not a one-sided effort. Why are we having this flotilla? Because the sides are so unbalanced and the Gazans are so needy that we must do what we can to bring humanitarian aid to them, and that's what it's all about, and we totally support this flotilla effort. Thank you very much.
Ils n'ont pas accès, aucun échange de marchandises ne peuvent pas le faire. Avec les dernières attaques d'Israël, ils ont détruit presque toutes les usines. Ils n'ont plus rien. Les enfants n'ont pas de place, souvent ils n'ont pas d'école, c'est la misère. C'est pour ça qu'on est ici, parce que la Palestine est occupée. Gaza, lui, est enfermé dans une prison, la plus grande prison à ciel ouvert.
I'm representing independent Jewish voices. The government of Israel claims to act for all Jews, so we Jews have a special obligation to stand up against Israel's crimes. We speak out, not only not to destroy Israel, but to call it back to its core Jewish values of tikkun olam, which means healing the earth, justice, and welcoming the stranger.
We believe that breaking the siege of Gaza is both humane and just. It is telling that the CUPW members have just been ordered back to work by the same Stephen Harper government that acts against our values and interests and its uncritical support of the State of Israel, despite numerous and flagrant violations of international law and human rights in the blockade of Gaza. If the Canadian Union of Postal Workers was aboard the Tahrir, we would bring in this box: justice, solidarity, access to water, basic human rights, and free collective bargaining to all. Thank you all very much.
In 2007, we were invited to a meeting at the village of Beitumar by the mayor of Beitumar, who happened to have been elected on the Hamas ticket, but he invited Israeli Jews and Palestinians of Hamas, Fatah, and other Palestinian parties, including people without any political party, to join in a meeting and a great rally. And he said, God does not want us to be killing each other.
Nous sommes solidaires avec nos consoeurs et confrères à Gaza, travers le monde, qui sont debout pour les droits de la personne. Voilà la chose fondamentale dans laquelle nous croyons et que nous ne lâcherons jamais. Il faut que les gens comprennent que assez, c'est assez. Nous allons nous tenir debout en solidarité. Une fois et tout. Solidarité. Solidarité.
Je représente Québec solidaire. Je suis ici pour dire que nous sommes solidaires avec le peuple palestinien. Le peuple québécois est solidaire avec le peuple palestinien. Nous voulons aider ce peuple à résister toute forme d'oppression parce qu'aucune nation, aucun peuple a le droit d'opprimer une autre nation, un autre peuple.
From the sabotage boats, to the hoax videos, to the exporting of the blockade of Gaza to the Greek coastline, the Israeli government has apparently tried every trick in the book to try and undermine the powerful popular movement that is challenging Israeli apartheid. And at times like this, it might feel easy. It might seem easy to feel defeated. It might seem easy to feel like the stakes are too high and the opposition is too great. But we must remember that these repressive measures that Israel is taking, they smack of desperation and of fear, and they prove that our movement is working.
Yes! Free, free Gaza, free, free Gaza, free, free Gaza, free Palestine, free, free Gaza, free, free Gaza, free, free Gaza, free Palestine, free, free Gaza, free, free Gaza, free, free Gaza, free Palestine, free Lord.